When we talk about God, we often say that God is all powerful. And the word we use to describe that is the word called omnipotent. Now, the problem with thinking that God is omnipotent is that there's this thing called evil. And if God is all powerful and doesn't stop evil, then can God really be good? And a lot of Christians just don't seem to have an issue with this, even though it logically makes no sense. My friend Thomas J. Ord has written about a different way of thinking about God, not omnipotent, but omnipotent. And this is a very different relational style of love, that God can't just do whatever, but God works within love according to who God is. He's written numerous things about this, and he just came out with a 2-part book called Omnipotence. In each of these books, he's invited different contributors to add to this idea, to critique the idea, to explore the idea in different ways. And yours truly got to write a chapter in part 2. My chapter is about God not waiting around for your cry for help. That when we think about the way that we pray, the way that we invite God to intervene in our lives, we don't have to assume that God won't work for the good unless we ask him. That God is always working for the good, and this should change the way that we view God and the way that we pray. And so if any of this sounds interesting to you, go check out Omnipotence Volume 1 or Volume 2, just released, and I hear Volume 2 is really good.